Hey gamers, welcome back to another completely normal Reagan Entertainment Studios video. You see, for tax purposes, I've recently moved production into this 2D animated pocket dimension. The IRS has no jurisdiction here, plus labor laws are basically non-existent, so I can work my employees 24/7 for no pay and have it not be a crime.
Please help! He's been forcing me to animate non-stop for the past 3 months!
Anyway, quick show of hands, who here has seen the movie Avatar? The James Cameron Blue People one, not the Shyamalan Airbender one. Alright, most of you, that's fair. Now, who here actually liked it? Okay, that's a bit too many for my liking, but fine, to each their own and all that hippie drivel. Now, final question. Who here wanted there to be a AAA action-adventure FPS game in the style of Far Cry Primal set in the universe of Avatar with a $70 price tag? No one wanted that? Not even a little bit? Well, too bad, because that's what you get! My relationship with the Avatar franchise can best be summed up in a single word. Hate. I hate this film. I hate its story, I hate its characters, I hate what it stands for, I hate how much money it made, and I hate how much money it continues to make. Avatar is the Drake to my Kendrick Lamar. It poisoned my water supply, burned my crops, and delivered a plague onto my house. When I saw this movie for the first time and learned the story of a crippled simp joining a tribe of 8-foot-tall space smurfs who had been radicalized by Captain Planet was somehow one of the highest grossing films ever made, the pure rage and utter contempt I felt towards it and everyone involved in its production could have killed a god.
Well, I thought it was alright.
So when I saw in the year of our Lord 2023 that not only were we getting a brand new Avatar game being developed by a AAA game developer, but that developer was Ubisoft, I was ready to begin my own personal crusade. But then I thought about it, and I realized that I am a responsible, mature adult who can simply choose to not spend their own hard-earned money on things that I know I'm not gonna enjoy. And after a few therapy sessions, I came to accept that realization and ignored this game. But then there was a Steam sale, and I needed some way to justify my new PC as a business expense. And thus, loyal viewers, one night of binge drinking and roughly $40 of bad decisions later, here we are, beating dead horses and picking a fight with France's finest. And yes, I did buy the deluxe edition. My financial advisor said I had to, for content. This is my financial advisor, Gwendolyn. Say hi, Gwendolyn.
What's that?
Okay, so I want it on record right now that you are telling me, as my financial advisor, as the financial advisors for the Reagan Entertainment Studios brand, that I have to pay the additional, the $40 for the deluxe gold edition that I may not even freaking play the entire way through. That is your advice, on God, for real, no cap.
Yes, for content. For
content. I have to burn $40 to the Ubisoft gods.
Yes.
And you understand that if this video bombs, I'm blaming you for the money I wasted.
Yeah, sure.
Okay then. I'm gonna regret this.
Yes, you are.
If I had to attribute one of the 7 deadly sins to modern-day AAA gaming studios, Ubisoft would be the top contender for the sin of pride. Say what you will, but at least Bethesda lets fans fix their unfinished games. At least EA occasionally publishes something good. At least Activision... yeah, I got nothing for them, they suck. But Ubisoft is something truly special in the dystopian cyberpunk wasteland that is the modern-day gaming industry. I would honestly respect their audacity if I wasn't the one getting screwed over. These are the people who said that we should get comfortable not owning our games. These are the same people who coined the term quadruple A game to describe an unfinished, glorified mobile game and then had the audacity to charge $70 for it. These are the people who ran their company so far into the ground that the only option for survival was to become an asset for the CCP. Look at that stock drop! Look at that! CNC Generals wasn't lying. China will grow larger. The worst part of it all is that I am one of millions within the mindless legions of a Ubisoft game fanbase, and it has hurt me in ways I cannot describe. You're looking at one of only 3 people alive who played for the entirety of Far Cry 6 and was able to resist the urge to become a one-man Nirvana cover band exclusively playing Kurt Cobain's most famous composition, Sonata in 12 gauge. So today we ask ourselves a question. Why in God's good name does this game exist? And better yet, why am I playing it? Well, as for the second question, the answer is simple. Because I know what you want, dear viewer. You want to see me suffer. You want to cackle at the screen as the funny internet man wastes his time and money doing things that make him unhappy. And honestly, I understand. I would feel the same if I was in your position. But as for the first question, there's only one way to find out. So join me, dear viewers, on a quest for peace. On a journey to a world nothing like our own. On a mission mission to justify wasting $40 on the deluxe edition of a game I didn't want to play. I'm gonna show you how to conquer Avatar Frontiers of Pandora. Along the way, sharing with all of you my incredibly unbiased and 100% politically correct opinions on this innovative videographic experience. Let us begin. Before we get into the game, some backstory. The year is 2146. Earth is straight up dying due to a combination of resource shortages and ecological collapse. This universe's designated evil mega-corporation, the Resource Development Administration, or RDA, has established colonial rule over the distant planet of Pandora. The planet itself is totally inhospitable to humans, and is inhabited by a race of 10-foot-tall blue humanoids called the Navi, a backward society of hippie communes who spend their time running naked through forests and eating mushrooms or something. In order to explore and exploit the planet,
there's an endangered species right there.
Human scientists use the power of genes to control human Navi hybrids known as avatars. We are Player Insert, a native Navi child taken by the RDA to serve in the Ambassador program, an RDA initiative designed to create unpaid Navi interns loyal to the corporation. We're joined by our fellow child soldiers, employees, Ron, Taylor, and the other one, as well as our sister Nerd, as we attend a day in the RDA public education system.
When Pandora was discovered...
Actually, you can't discover something that was there all along.
Discover just means to find something, it doesn't mean it wasn't there. What's popping, little incels? I shoved a plastic straw down a turtle's throat on my way over here. Who the heck are you? I'm Evil White Man. Folks around here call me Whitey. I'll be your generic corporate villain for today. You can tell I'm evil because I'm dressed nice and have gray hair. Hello, colonial surrogate father. I made you a sweater out of my own eyelash. Shut up. You, Blue Man Group, what's with the friendship bracelet? That's not in the dress code. I'm confiscating that because I'm evil. Please, sir, this is all I have left of my mother. Dead mom, huh? How cliche. You're one to talk. Kill yourself.
Actually, it's not a bracelet, it's a song cord, and it—
Oh my god, who cares? I'm gonna go kick a puppy or something. No Lunchables for any of you tonight. No, Daddy, please notice me. I said shut up. Oh god, Ron's having another episode. At least he kept his clothes on this time.
You know what, guys?
No, but you're probably gonna tell us, aren't you?
I have an idea. Let's leave.
I have been sitting at my keyboard for 5 straight minutes now. I have not pressed a single key. When does the game start? Oh, and we've already been captured. Great. Well. What do we have here? Trying to escape? After all I've done for you? You put us in the space equivalent of the orphanage from Matilda. Keep your movie references to yourself, child of as of yet unspecified gender.
Actually, it was also a book and a
Will you please shut up? I'm trying to be evil here. Do you know how much money I spent on this space orphanage? Do you know how much it costs to raise a child?
Well, the average cost for—
That was a rhetorical question. Shut up.
Well, we don't care. We will defeat you, evil white man, through the power of song.
Is it too late for me to switch sides here?
You're all mean. We're going home.
I'm not. I'm staying here with the air conditioning and the indoor plumbing. You can stay too, Taylor. You're kind of cool, I guess. You idiot! Were you seriously just gonna try and walk out? What'd you think was gonna happen? They all had guns! This is just natural selection at this point! It's now 8 years later. The events of the actual movie are happening now, as a bunch of made-up words are rising up against the RDA, and I still haven't pressed a single button. Is this even a video game?
So, class, can anyone tell me what number comes before 47? AK? No, Ron. When do I get a gun? Okay, I'm ignoring that.
Attention freaks, it's me. Pandora has fallen. Billions must die, starting with you guys. Wait, what? My highly trained red shirts will take care of this. Keep the heads intact, boys. They'll make a nice mantelpiece. Well, I guess we're screwed. Weird, normally in public schools it's the students doing the shooting. Sorry, kids. Truth is, game was rigged from the... Hey, wait, he didn't get to finish the line! You never interrupt a man in the middle of a New Vegas reference.
Hey kids, it's me, Alma, your high school English teacher. I need you to climb inside these incredibly sketchy cryopod things. No time to explain.
Well, I'm sure nothing bad could come of this. I'll be out of here in no time.
2,000 years later.
Oh my god, a video game. After 15 minutes of cutscenes, I am finally allowed to touch my keyboard and mouse in the most bare-bones character creator I've probably ever seen. All of these options look so similar. I can't make Waluigi in this. There's 2 female voice options, but only 1 male. Why? I tried to make the most human male fighter type character I could, but I kind of just ended up making a skinnier version of myself. I don't know if that means I'm a narcissist or if I just look basic. Neither answer is good. Oh boy, it's time to get back to the real video game.
Holy crap, I can't believe you're alive. Like, seriously, our pod was made out of an old cooler and some duct tape. You should be mega dead right now.
I think I might have brain damage.
Oh, don't worry. That was always there. Right now, we have bigger problems.
Yeah, I know, we're in a Ubisoft game. No, you lobotomite. The humans are back, and they're bringing their evil exploitative ways of air conditioning and indoor plumbing. That sounds pretty awesome. Why am I not on their side? Because something colonizes. Now shut up. Having been freshly awoken from the frozen food aisle, we begin exploring the desolate ruins of our local Walmart, and our first objective is to find something edible. We've retrieved an MRE. I suppose that'll work. That went well, all things considered. Oh great, it's these guys.
Sir, the orphans. They survived. What should we do?
Throw them a beach party. What do you think? Kill them all! I should probably get out of here. This is supposed to be our sprint tutorial, but no one is actually chasing us here. The door is locked. We can just leisurely walk out of this hallway. Through the power of mechanics from Super Mario Bros. 2 and becoming just a little sus, we're able to escape the first level of Walmart and meet up with this guy. You, get over here. Take this radio. Do you have like a name or something? I want to know how likely you are to survive past this scene. I am known by the name John Bluecorn. Really? Of course not, you buffoon. Well, too bad, that's your name now. Making our way through the ventilation system, we finally encounter actual enemies. We then walk past them. My god, is the RDA recruiting exclusively from the Helen Keller Military Academy? Even crouched, we're still 10 feet tall and bright fluorescent blue. After quickly hitting the gym, we crawl through the cleanest and least depressing public school classroom before finally locating the exit. Aw, crap. Well, look what the killer robot mech suit dragged in. Hi, I'm Evil White Man. You may remember me as the guy who killed your sister that one time. I'm still wanting to join you guys, by the way. Sorry, kid. In this world, it's crush the killer mech suit or be crushed by the killer mech suit. Kill him. Well, I can't die yet. The game just started. Ah, yep, there it is. Taking a brief tumble down the exposed elevator shaft, we find ourselves back in the building again, but only briefly this time, because we found it. The exit. Today, for the first time in our miserable little life, we can do what no gamer before us has done before. We can finally touch grass. So, now what? Well, gamers, we did it. We went outside. Now we just need to not die. Harder said than done. Welcome to the majestic world of Pandora. All this undeveloped land just makes me sick. You could fit like 40 strip malls in here. Following the conveniently placed trail of wreckage, we discover the overgrown remains of a gas station where we run into our old friend, John Bluecorn. Oh my god, John, are you hurt? No, I'm bleeding out against this tree for fun. Yes, of course I'm hurt, you moron. I just fought a freaking Gundam. Take my bow and go find me a pack of smokes. How the heck am I supposed to do that? All Navi are born with the innate ability to sense out the nearest pack of Newports. You just need to focus and have a sense of smell. So we need to track down some healing supplies. Fortunately, we've just unlocked our Navi senses, granting us the ability to look at stuff really hard and also know things. More importantly though, we've unlocked our first weapon, the bow. Now please allow me to go into great detail about the experience of using this weapon in combat and how it feels to... No further notes. Having obtained the smokes, and with an insatiable thirst for blood, we return to John. Oh hey, what's that thing?
I'm going to kill you, and then kill you again.
Ah, okay then. Well, I suppose we gotta feed that thirst for blood somehow. Maybe I can just pick him off from a distance? Yeah, no, that's not gonna work. Cowabunga it is then. This robot takes a surprising amount of damage from wooden arrows. Were they built out of sheet metal? Thanks, man. Now, watch carefully. This is how our people heal. We take a big bite of this freaky plant thing, and then just kinda get over ourselves. Thanks for telling me, I guess. What do I do now? Ha! You must discover your own way. You know what they say, give a man a fish, you feed him for a day. Teach a man to fish, and he'll develop an incredibly expensive and time-consuming hobby. But you should totally go and join up with the Resistance or whatever. Anyway, bye now. Having completed the tutorial missions, we make our way to the Resistance headquarters. Let's see, improvised structures covered in tarps, weird planter boxes out in the open, randos talking to themselves. Yeah, this looks like a Resistance. What about their main base? Oh god, loose pillows and fairy lights? I thought this was a rebel camp, not an overpriced New York apartment. Who decorated this place, a Redditor?
What?
Ah, that tracks. Welcome to our new home. Here we can stock up on vital supplies, listen to agonizingly long audio logs, and chat with the local Indian man for some new drip. Wow, this looks so much worse than my old stuff. Are pants like a tool of the oppressors or something? Why do I have to wear a loincloth? According to Alma, we were trapped in the Walmart freezer for 16 years. This is concerning for Taylor, who quickly calms down with the promise of a new iPad. We've just unlocked the Systems Interrogation Device, or SID, the always necessary hacking tool tool. Through the magic of kit-based computer parts, we can now locate the nearest source of copper wire and also hack computer systems by solving mazes. This will not get tedious, I'm sure. After fixing the base's Wi-Fi router, we head outside to meet up with our friends from the orphanage. Hey guys, what's going on?
I just found out that colors exist. We should all leave this place right now and live out in the forest.
This is the first time you've been outside in your entire life. You don't even know what colors are. How do you expect to survive out here?
Well, I want to stay. They have iPads here.
Taylor's been the only one making any sense so far. I'm sticking with him. The rest of you are lame. I'm gonna go see what Alma wants.
Welcome back, comrade. This man, Whitey, is fighting his own war, and he has no rules, no boundaries. He doesn't even flinch at torture, human trafficking, or genocide. He's not loyal to a flag or a country or any set of ideals. He trades blood for money. We keep sending pamphlets to the other clans, but nobody wants to join the resistance.
Have you tried actually talking to them?
Interesting idea. Why don't you go out and see if you can reach them?
I should have kept my mouth shut.
Guys, you might want to see this. The RDA are setting up a drill site right next to our base. They might find us.
Well, this base isn't exactly the most well-hidden place in existence. You should have seen this coming. Guess I'll go deal with it. I've got nothing better to do. How did one drill site turn the entire planet into Los Angeles? If this planet's ecosystem is this freaking weak, maybe it deserves to get colonized. Having crawled out through the fallout, we locate our target. To take out this drill, we need to shut down a generator and the cooling unit. Theoretically, this could be accomplished without engaging the guards in direct combat. However, I live dangerously. After slaughtering an entire platoon of minimum wage employees and 2 pieces of heavy-duty military equipment, we hack into the system and commit a mild amount of property damage. I'm sure violently exploding this industrial machinery will have no negative impact on the environment whatsoever. Now that we've committed our first act of eco-terrorism, we must meet up with our fellow Anprims. They're supposed to be up on a cliff, but there's like 40 cliffs. Where are they? I wandered around this forest for like 10 straight minutes before I finally found them staring at this stupid flower.
Yo, check out this sick flower thing. We should like mind meld with it.
I don't know if that's the best idea.
Shut up, nerd!
But it could be poisonous or something. It looks pretty poisonous.
Stuff like this is why no one likes you.
Why is Taylor the only one consistently not being an idiot?
But this is how we connect to God.
For a plant? Is our entire race just a bunch of drug addicts? Well, don't knock it till you try it. Guess I'll jack in.
Yo, what's up, kid? It's me, your great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-great-grandfather, here to drop some fat knowledge on you. Our clan, the Sarentu, was a tribe of self-important weirdos who wandered these lands and brought the people of Pandora together through stories. In other words, we were travel vloggers. It seems today that all you see is violence on movies and violence on TV, and violence generally everywhere. But you can bring back those good old-fashioned values on which we used to rely, because you, my son, are a family guy. You've unlocked the skill tree now. Take this double jump and go find some upgrades or something. Peace out.
What the heck just happened? Hello everyone, welcome back to Extreme Cliff Diving. Back at base, we go to check in on our good buddy John. Hey man, how's it going? Did I ever tell you how much I hate humans? Well I could kind of infer that from context clues. Then why are you working with the idiots here? Because they aren't white, so that means they're good. Oh, so you're not speciesist, you're just racist. Correct. Now here, take this friendship bracelet and go talk to Ron. Heading out the back door, we go to look for Ron, where we're introduced to detective mode. I want to mention how I spent so much time here wandering in circles looking for another clue before I finally realized I had to click on the footprints and then the weird plant, not the other way around. Very cool, Ubisoft. Using our heightened senses, we follow the scent of Ron's Axe body spray and do a little bit of parkour, all the way up to a title card? I've been playing for 2 hours now. Why is this just now showing up?
What do you think our ancestors think of us?
They're probably wondering why you're wearing a cheese Danish on your forehead.
Taylor barely speaks our language anymore. He's like a blueberry. Blue on the outside, white on the inside.
Why? Because he likes having air conditioning? Because he didn't want to mind meld with the glowy flower?
These humans are going to destroy our planet. We have to stop them. Nerd would have wanted us to fight.
My brother in Christ, she tried to walk out of space prison right in front of like a dozen armed guards. I really don't think we should be basing anything we do off of her. Oh my god, a terrorist attack, and I didn't cause it. I better get over there quick before someone else takes credit for it. The Resistance's western base is under attack, and as the only semi-competent member of this entire group, it's my job to help them, but we have to move quickly.
Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast. Gotta go fast, too fast, too fast, too fast, too fast,
Arriving at the camp, the situation could best be described as not good. More RDA troops are on the way, but luckily we've just unlocked our second weapon, a lacrosse net and a handful of IEDs. Laying out our traps, we take our position and prepare for the assault. The RDA may have guns and unlimited ammunition, but we have something better, the high ground, that and grenades. Now that the first wave is dealt with, we need to locate some medical supplies. Running to the local Dollar Tree, we violently murder the staff and retrieve the supplies, alongside something much more useful. This is good. This feels right. Well, I guess we're done here. Whoa, who are you?
Wait a second, those Machins.
Oh, that's just my brain damage.
You're one of those Siren 2 types, aren't you? We thought you all were dead.
I probably should be, realistically speaking.
I am Haktua Sahik of the Aranahe.
I'm player insert. I have no idea what you just said.
Come swing on by my place sometimes. See if you can convince my father to join the war. You Siren 2 types are good at making people do stupid things. I have to go now. Farewell.
What did any of that mean? Now that we've obtained our first firearm and have committed at least one act of domestic terrorism, the world has opened up to us to explore and conquer, I mean liberate. And I must say, this is certainly one of the open worlds of all time. The jungles of Vietnam weren't this densely packed. I sure am glad I spent $2,000 so I can render this water in such exquisite detail. While we're here, let's get a head start on some of the trademark Ubisoft go find enemy bases and clear them outside missions. That's what really makes this a Far Cry game. Luckily, there's another drill site just north. Let's take it down for some extra skill points. Should be easy, we're a little underpowered, but I'm great at these kind of things. We just gotta, okay, this might be a little harder than I thought.
Guess what? He missed it.
Heavy machine gun.
First try, told you this would be easy. Anyway, should probably get back to the story or whatever. Taking a leisurely stroll through the jungles of Detroit, Michigan, we meet up with the Aranahe clan. The Aranahe live in a low-income housing environment that goes by the government name of Section 8. This section is home to a cast of kooky characters who I definitely care about and do not want to violently murder, including Crazy Cat Lady, Madame Webb, Gordon Ramsay, and Bad Haircut, all of whom I am introduced to one at a time in an agonizingly long sequence of mindlessly following Cat Lady around, all while being told I have no drip. Aren't games supposed to be an escape from reality? If I wanted to stand around being insulted by people I've never met, I'd go outside. Heck, I'm a YouTuber. I don't even need to go outside for that. In order to convince the Aranahe to join our guerrilla war against the evil human ways of indoor plumbing, we must impress the head redneck by showing him our hunting skills and bringing back the carcass of an animal 3 times our size. We are unfortunately not skilled in the ways of species endangerment, however, and we must track down the Aranahe's best hunter to learn from him. So skilled is this hunter that he can't even detect me sneaking up on him to begin the quest.
Greetings, child. I am Etu. I hear you wish to learn the ways of the hunter.
I just want to progress the story. Sick bird, by the way.
Ah yes, Zomi, my fur baby.
Please don't call it that.
Will you be joining us on this hunt?
I guess so. Fair warning though, I've never killed an animal before. Only people.
Don't worry, the exact same principles apply. Just aim for the fleshy parts.
We've just unlocked the heavy bow. It's like a normal bow, but heavier. We've also been introduced to the hunting mechanics. Don't worry, they're quite simple. First, go to your map, then the bestiary, then scroll down until you find the animal you want to hunt, then pin it. Hope you're in a place where the thing spawns, then wander aimlessly until you find a scent trail. Get attacked by wolves because you're following the wrong trail. Find the right trail, follow it for God knows how long. Find the stupid things, have them immediately get scared off by a pterodactyl. Chase your prey even deeper into the forest. Waste 2 arrows killing one, then sit there like a drooling moron while your character thanks the animals for its gifts, because immersion. Finally, gather the materials you want and then repeat this process until you have everything you need. You may be wondering, and yes, this game is in fact an exciting exercise in how obnoxiously tedious you can make a video game mechanic before I kill my Returning to the project, we engage in some more thought-provoking dialogue with the local crackheads.
Okay, if I chop you up in a meat grinder, and the only thing that comes out that's left of you is your eyeball, you're probably dead.
Having crafted ourselves some garbage to wear in our hands and thus earned the tribe's respect, we go to ask the Aranahe's leader, Conan the Librarian, to join the war. Hey, do you want to join the war? No. Okay then. Hey, your father doesn't want to join the war.
Well, that sucks. Hey, look at my cool bug collection.
Hey, that Etu guy is missing. Someone should go find him. I'm guessing that someone is me?
Yep.
Running through yet another godless jungle, we witness firsthand this game's next level enemy AI. Moving on, we search Etu's apartment, finding 2 impaled corpses, a bowl of uneaten top ramen, and a trail of fresh blood. So far, nothing looks too out of the ordinary. Luckily, Etu lives in an unventilated cave with a 6-foot-tall parakeet and has a religious aversion to bathing, so he's left behind an easy-to-follow trail of utterly horrific body odor leading right to an active war zone. The RDA has captured Etu, and they're trying to shoot down his bird. Because he helped us out that one time, we are morally obligated to help him in return. So we, a single homeless man armed with 2 bows, the cheapest AR in existence, and a handful of stun grenades, must take on an entire platoon of military contractors in order to save this dumb bird. Seems simple enough.
White guy. I'm ready to kill.
Well, that took way longer than I thought it would. Guess that's on me for bringing a bow to an attack helicopter fight. Having successfully cleared out the area, we rescue Etu and go back to track down his bird, who is not having a great time. My poor fur baby! What have they done to you? I thought I told you not to say that. She is very clearly dying! She doesn't even look hurt. I think we can save her. I have like 40 veterinarians on speed dial. No, I must comfort her as she moves on. Dude, we're like 10 minutes away from your house. I have a whole bag of healing supplies. Good night, sweet prince. Well, I tried. Hey, so do you want to join the war now? No. Okay then. Hawk Tua and Cat Lady want us to mind meld with a butterfly, and somehow that's going to help convince Conan to join us. As part of the mind meld ritual, we need to find some glue to huff. This is so that we can be with the spirit of the butterfly, I guess. Unfortunately, we can't harvest the natural deposits of Elmer's glue that conveniently grow here because of pollution, so we're going to have to bomb this nearby gas station. Glad to see my favorite mechanic from Far Cry was brought over to this game. Whenever I see one of these alarms has been triggered, it overwhelms my body with a sensation that outside observers would call blinding rage. After getting my head curb stomped about 27 times, I forget to turn off my cell phone at the pump, which as we all know causes the entire gas station to spontaneously combust. With the only bit of civilization in this entire region successfully destroyed, nature reclaims it for its own, much like Bakersfield. And like the average citizen of Bakersfield, with law and order all but collapsed, we head out to the wilderness to obtain some hallucinogenic drugs. Hey guys, I got the stuff. Sure hope this is worth getting my skull stomped in.
Let me see. Oh yeah, that's the good stuff.
Not sure how comfortable I feel doing hard drugs underneath a bridge with you guys.
A little bit of flu sniffing never hurt anyone. Now mind meld with the butterfly. Fair warning, this nectar contains a near lethal amount of LSD. Things may get a little crazy.
Wait, what? Okay, I guess this is my life now. Hey guys, it's me, Butterfly. Welcome back to Butterfly Entertainment Studios. Today we'll be solving the mystery of what the heck is happening and how my life got to this point. From this drug-induced out-of-body experience, we learned that the RDA have been constructing these random weather balloon things that emit 5G radiation. Now, you may have heard that the bees are dying, but the truth about 5G is horrifying. It's killing all the bees. It's killing all the bees. We don't know why, but it's killing all the bees. I know Ubisoft loves to drag things out to unnecessary lengths, but this could have been a 30-second cutscene. Awakening from our trip, we're greeted by... oh god, it's you guys again.
What did you see?
You're not gonna believe this. It's the humans and their 5G towers.
I knew the 5G was not to be trusted.
You would be the kind of person to say that.
We must destroy the demonic signal and save the whales. I mean the butterflies.
Yeah, small problem with that. They're like 200 feet up in the air. I don't suppose this species has managed to develop the attack helicopter while I've been out.
No, but we have something even better.
Giant bird?
Giant bird.
If we want to continue our war on Big Cell Tower, we need ourselves an Ekron, and the only way to find one is to get high. In the literal sense this time, by ascending the local Death Mountain with our friends Cat Lady and Etu. Luckily, the mountain is covered in conveniently placed naturally growing catapults and doorways, making the ascent relatively painless. Now, unlike your normal PetSmart or local kill shelter, we can't just walk up and pick our favorite high-maintenance animal to take home. Ekron must be bonded with in a highly complex ritual known as walking up slowly and seeing if it likes you. This is actually how most people end up with cats, and much like cats and women, they'll probably flee in terror at the mere sight of you. This is called playing hard to get. Don't let it discourage you. It means they like you and you need to chase after them aggressively. Higher up the mountain, we try again and again are met with failure, but we haven't been viciously mauled or pepper sprayed yet. Fellas, I think we still have a chance. We just need to redouble our efforts. The uninformed and inexperienced may call me, quote, desperate and or a simp. However, I reject these labels in favor of more socially appealing terms like dedicated and hard-working. And in the end, our work pays off because we've finally managed to wear down this bird and convince it to give us a chance. Now all that's left is to name it. We have a few options ranging from 12-year-old edgelord and Star Wars planet to Indian call center and the Reddit option. However, out of all these names, one stuck out to me, the only one that was truly worthy for this majestic animal, and the name that I would ultimately have to hear for the rest of the game. From this day onwards, you shall hence be known as Carol. Hey Etu, what do you think? Pretty cool, right? Yes, indeed. But there is one last thing you must do to solidify your bond with Carol. Like what, I gotta buy a collar or litter box or... what the heck, man? Call out for your bird and hope it doesn't still hate you. Help, 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 someone please, oh thank God. See, everything worked out fine. Now go, fly with your fur baby. If this game let me, I would kill that man. We are now bonded for life with Carol, unlocking one of the only somewhat well put together parts of this game. I am genuinely shocked that the flying feels this smooth. Ubisoft can do something right, good to know. After performing a very smooth and natural landing, we meet up with Hawk Tua to discuss our next course of action. Her father and the rest of the Aranahe still refuse to join the war, so we're on our own for now as we take out a few 5G balloons. Blowing up these balloons isn't enough though. If we want to legitimize our war on modernity, we must escalate the violence. 5G towers and gas stations won't cut it anymore. Here is our next target, Hydro Oil Extractor Alpha. It's heavily defended and we are mildly under-leveled, putting us at an immediate disadvantage. However, in times like this, I think back to Japan and their proud warrior culture. In particular, infamous Imperial Japanese Army officer and modern-day samurai Samuhiro Hideki, who once said, to be honest, I don't really know what he's saying or what it means, but I really like his style, which is why I spent the next hour of my life mindlessly throwing myself at this mission until I made progress. While this may have drained my mental health, it did result in some great clips. May I now present them to you as I take a brief moment to reevaluate my life choices.
That escalated quickly.
With the base successfully cleared, we go to check on our friend Hawk Tua, who may or may not have just tried to kamikaze an attack helicopter. I don't know if it's the fact that I've been calling her Hawk Tua this entire time, or if I'm just genuinely a psychopath, but I honestly do not care whether this woman lives or dies. For now though, she seems pretty dead, and after taking a moment to properly mourn the loss of such an iconic character, I head off to inform Conan that his only daughter is dead in a random patch of Pandoran jungle. Hey guys, funny story, your daughter's dead. Oh, god dang it. Wow, she's alive. It's a miracle. This is your fault. You made her go. My fault? I didn't even want to come here. This is all her and Cat Lady's idea.
Wait, look! The butterfly bee things! They're feeding again!
My god, whoever did this is a hero. I retract my previous statement. This was all my idea. Well, in that case, all is forgiven. The Aranahe will join your war against the humans. Oh, well, that was easy. By the way, what the heck does your tribe do again? Mostly finger paint and crochet. Ah, okay, we're screwed then. With the Arts and Crafts tribe, now a member of the Chinese United Front, we head back to HQ to speak with Alma. Oh, god. Sorry, I didn't recognize you out of the blue face. No offense, but your piercing eyes kind of scare me.
Don't worry, I get that a lot.
The eye thing or the blue face thing?
We've heard you recruited the Aranahe. Their macaroni art skills are an invaluable asset to the war effort. By the way, will you go answer the door? I think someone's outside.
I swear to god, if it's a Jehovah's Witness— Jesus, tap dancing Christ!
What, never had a spear thrown at your face before?
Of course not! Who starts a conversation like that? I just stepped outside!
I come from the Zezwa clan. We are a warrior clan, known for our spears.
Finally, a clan who actually might be able to help us. I'm sorry, are we ignoring that she threw a spear at my face? Shut up, you dimwit.
Come to our lands and fly the signal kite. My sister and I shall arrive to meet you.
Wait, why am I doing this? I just got back. I still need a new loincloth.
Farewell. We shall meet again soon.
Before we continue the main story, I think it's time we do something unprecedented and learn from our mistakes. If the assault on the oil extractor taught me anything, it's that our gear is trash and we need to up our power level. Speaking of, it's time to talk about what this number actually means. This number is not indicative of a tangible level gained through skill points or experience, but instead a vague representation of our homicidal effectiveness, determined by arbitrary values like weapon stats or how much of the skill tree we have completed. What I'm trying to say is that this number is not an objective indicator of anything, and yet in order to succeed we must make it go as high as possible. So let's get to work. I'm going for 3 particular items: a new shirt, new pants, and a new heavy bow. But to get a hold of them, we're gonna have to make them ourselves. For my shirt, I've got my heart set on this Timu plate carrier, but we'll need moss and a large animal tooth to craft it. The tooth is the easy part. Just shoot the nearest wild dog and pull some out. Simple. Now the moss, on the other hand, that's gonna be a bit trickier. We essentially have 2 options. We can either A, wander the jungles of the Darien Gap until we find some suitable moss, or B, do side quests so the Navi like us enough to give us the moss. Because I don't particularly like the sound of dying alone in the jungle, and because I want to avoid wasting my own time, I went with option B. You may be wondering exactly what this entails. Don't worry, I'm about to tell you. You see, Navi society doesn't exactly have an economy. There's no trade, no currency. Heck, I don't think these people have developed a feudal bartering system. They will, however, provide you with materials at no cost, assuming you suck up to them enough and contribute to their clan by performing various amounts of unpaid labor. This principle may sound familiar if you have experience with certain failed political ideologies. Is this a good system? No, in fact I hate it, but it is the one we're stuck with. We need to build clan favor, either by contributing directly with certain materials or by completing side quests. So we head down to Section 8 and see if the crackheads need any help. This guy wants us to comfort his dying friend by singing him a song.
Now this is a story all about how I caught Ebola and then I died.
We're not done yet though, because he wants us to go find a seashell for some other guy. Sorry, do I look like your errand boy? This guy's like a mile away. What kind of quest design is this? This 30-minute long descent into madness grants us enough favor to obtain the moss we need for the chest piece, and we managed to pick up the materials for the pants along the way. All that work and we're still at level 6. You know what? I think it's time we go to intermission.
Hey folks, it's me, Paperback, your favorite inexplicable sidekick, here to remind you that only 80% of people watching right now are subscribed. I know, shocking, right? So if you're not subscribed, do it now! If you watch this long, you must be doing something right. Anyway, hope you use this intermission wisely, because now it's back to your regularly scheduled programming.
Hey folks, welcome back. During the intermission, I got us up to level 8 with another side quest and a few new skills. I also got our new bow and took down an RDA outpost. Don't worry, it's more boring than it sounds. You missed absolutely nothing. Now that we're strong enough to not get our knees broken by a mild breeze, we can continue the story by heading north to the great state of Montana, otherwise known as the Upper Plains, to meet up with the Olsen twins, Mary, Kate, and Ashley.
What the heck is that noise? Oh god, it's a woman.
You finally arrived, Sarentu.
Hey, wait a minute, you're a psycho who threw a spear at me!
Let us not dwell on the past. Now is the time to celebrate.
It happened like 5 minutes ago. I'm not just gonna let this go. You could have killed me!
Let's not focus on things like near-death experiences. How would you like to learn horse riding?
I would quite literally rather die.
That can be arranged.
Hey gamers, and welcome back to Blue Dude Bamboozle 2. The gang's been on the run for a while, but Dutch has just one more job for us, and he promises this one will go well. He just needs a little more money, Arthur. You gotta trust him on this. Outrunning my own computer's ability to render the game and getting briefly lost in the wide open fields and horse-breaking waters of rural Montana, we meet up with the Vanderlyn gang, aka the Zeswa, and meet their leader, Kin.
Hey, I'm from the Resistance. We've been trying to reach you about your car's extended warranty. Are you in charge around here?
No, we're an anarcho-syndicalist commune.
Oh no.
We take it in turns to act as a sort of executive officer for the week.
Please stop talking.
But all the decisions of that officer have to be ratified at a special bi-weekly meeting.
I didn't ask.
By a simple majority in the case of purely internal affairs, but by a 2/3 majority in the case of...
If you don't shut up, I will kill you.
After our meeting with Kin, he sends us out to get the milk and meet the other members of r/anti-work.
Hey, that's a nice horse you got there.
Excuse me? I don't own this animal. She belongs to no one. All creatures are their own unique beings with...
Okay then, nice to meet you two. Look man, cool elephant or whatever, but you should kill your barber. That haircut is atrocious.
But I did it myself.
Did I stutter? Kin sent me to get milk. You got any?
Yeah, sure. Here you go. Kin hasn't been the same since his drinking buddy left.
He used to be...
I'm gonna stop you right there. If I get another godless lecture or exposition dump from you people, I will do things I cannot say on YouTube to this camp. Hey Kin, I got the milk. Can we discuss the war now?
Hey, check out this cool berry I got.
Okay, cool. So anyway, the Resistance...
Come here, touch the elephant.
Look man, this is cool and all, but we really need to talk about the...
Oh, the look on your face!
You know, between this and the spear incident, I'm starting to think I don't like you people.
So now that you've met the Zeswa, what do you think?
I think I hate you guys, and I'm pretty sure my bird does too. She won't come within 100 feet of Montana.
She's probably scared of the wind. You should commune with the ancestors. They can help you. There's a drug den not too far from here. You can do it there.
Once you've done that, we can go human hunting. Here, take the spear thrower.
Thanks, I will literally never use this thing. With a new useless weapon acquired, we head over to our local spirit cave to commune with the ancients and learn how to make Carol get over herself and come to Montana. Oh hey, there she is. That was easy. The RDA have been setting up hunting camps across the plains and capturing wildlife. As a card-carrying member of PETA, we must liberate the animals by committing an egregious amount of homicides. What's the point of the taser cage? They're already locked up. The tasers are just there for the evil hunter aesthetic. I swear to God, these people's brain cells are in a state of quantum superposition. They are simultaneously hyper-aware and riding the short bus at the exact same time. After freeing the space dogs and getting my legs blown off by a grenade, we learn that evil white man's sidekick, War Crimes McGee, has been running an illegal alien hunting racket, reselling animal parts as trophies for humans back on Earth. We can't let this go unpunished, we say while wearing clothes made out of literal dog teeth. But it's different when we do it because... Anyway, we saddle up and ride for the Bass Pro Shop, McGee's primary storage facility for all her illegal deerskin rugs. Infiltrating the facility like the master of stealth I am, we hack into the mainframe and retrieve a recording.
McGee, what the heck are you guys doing over there?
Don't worry, sir. We've got everything under control.
You just lost 3 camps to a single crackhead with a machine gun. You're jeopardizing my profits.
But we've got a lead of a stash of space elephant bones. Do you know how many sketchy supplement pills we can make out of these?
Look, I don't care. I've got an orphanage burning at 10, and then I've got the rest of the day for evil mustache twirling. Don't mess this up.
But you don't have a mustache.
One more comment like that, and you're back to cleaning space latrines. Get to work.
Yes, sir. I won't let you down.
Oh, well, now you're just lying to me.
Now that we've obtained that totally necessary and important information, it's time for us to kill everyone. This place isn't all that interesting to talk about in detail, so I think I'll let the combat montage do the talking from here.
Bash Pro Shop staff brutally murdered in cold blood and the facility shut down, the Olsen twins decide to grace us with their presence.
Hey guys, way to show up right after the fight. That was real cool, yeah?
It reeks of death in here.
Yeah, our species doesn't really bathe. I think that's just us.
Oh my god, bones.
What use would the humans have for these?
I don't know, there's clearly a market for them. Maybe they cure cancer. Also, if the bones are so useless, why do you care if they have them?
Because if we can't have them, no one can.
Wow, is every Navi born with the crab bucket mentality?
Pretty much, yeah.
Remind me why I'm supposed to be on your side again?
The elephant graveyard, that's where the humans will be heading next.
We must move quickly.
Ugh.
Bass Pro Shop, come in. They've taken out the fish tank. Hey, get your unwashed, unsanitized blue hands off me!
Dude, what is it with you and throwing spears at stuff?
With my disdain for the Navi growing by the minute, we make our way towards the Elephant Graveyard, aka the Wind Tunnel, in search of our next massacre. Here we meet the graveyard's caretaker, Kin's old drinking buddy, and possible schizophrenic Sasul, who will not listen to us as we repeatedly tell him that he is in danger. He outright refuses to leave until we do some more of this game's trademark tedious busy work, where we need to tune these oversized wind chimes so that the dead elephants have the relaxing white noise to sleep to. After tuning the flutes, taking them down from screams of the damned to ominous moaning, and getting a brief head start on that massacre I was talking about earlier, we head up to the cliffside cave to listen to the fruits of our monotonous labor. Listen to the soothing sounds of... hey, what's that noise? Well, that's probably not good.
Some folks are born made to wave the flag.
Hang on, I'm getting a call.
Oh god, it's the Redditor.
Hey, we're getting some radio chatter from War Crimes McGee. She sounds ticked.
Yeah, getting a spear thrown at you will do that.
They've been tracking an animal and some kind of hyper-violent crackhead. That wouldn't happen to be you, would it?
For once, no. I think they're after the Olsen twins. Quick, send me the coordinates.
So you can go help them?
No, I am not giving someone else the pleasure of killing those two.
Despite my lust for the blood of the Olsens, there's something we need to do first. You see, it's been brought to my attention that we kinda suck at close quarters combat. We are simply not equipped for engagement distances any smaller than 50 feet minimum. We need to remedy this, and quickly. I meditate on this issue for some time, and from deep within the trenches of World War I, my inner American spirit answers intuitively. I need a shotgun. Fortunately, one has been available since the beginning of the game, and I just never found it. This one sucks though, so it's not gonna do much for our situation. However, I know where we can get a better one. A much better one. The best one in the game, in fact. But it's not gonna be easy. Ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise, this is our target. Stone Processor Alpha, a heavily defended level 19 RDA outpost guarded by killer mech suits and sentry turrets. We are significantly below the recommended level to attempt this. During the assault on the gas extractor, we were only about one level below the ideal power level, and we got kicked in the groin so hard our gender changed. Here, not even the wisdom of the samurai can help us. Everything in this outpost, and I do mean everything, will kill us in about 2 to 3 hits, and that's just if we're lucky. If what's already there won't kill us, you can bet the reinforcements will do so expeditiously and then use our corpse as a sock puppet. Plus, with our current gear, even our strongest attacks won't make a dent in these things' health bars. Most people would flee in terror the first time they get their head and body instantaneously eviscerated by a stray heat round. But this is not most people. This is Reagan Entertainment Studios, and my parents didn't raise a quitter, they raised a problem. So, with that in mind, what can we do? Well, unfortunately, the direct approach is not viable. If we try and take this base head on, there won't even be enough of us left to bury, leaving us one other option. We are going to infiltrate this base and use our hacking tool to individually disable each and every one of the more than a dozen sentry turrets inhabiting it. The turrets are the easy part. The problem is the mechs, because to disable them, we need to hack them to leave them vulnerable and then perform a lengthy takedown. If we're spotted, even once, we're pretty much guaranteed dead, and we'll have to start all over. I've got nothing more to say, so here it goes. Without further ado, may I present to you the infiltration of Stone Processor Alpha.
Go!
Gamers, we've done it. You have just witnessed the greatest tactical infiltration of all time, according to myself. As a wise man once said, the weak should fear the strong, but the strong should fear the mentally ill. I'm sure I'll get at least a few comments telling me I could have done it better, but I don't care, because inside this chest lies our prize, the Gravedigger Shotgun. I could tell you more about it, but I think it's best if I let a professional take it from here. Don Joe, if you please.
Hi, I'm Don Joe, and let me tell you folks, the world is a scary place. Alien worlds even more so. Are you looking for powerful close-range offensive capability and a compact package for your next trek through the Pandoran jungle? If so, then let me introduce to you the Gravedigger Shotgun. This forsaken love child of a Styro AUG and a KSG-12 is your one-shot solution to all the problems that this world or any other has to offer you. Dealing over 200 damage in a single shot, enough to take down most non-armored enemies in one hit. Wild animals? Bang! Random red shirts? More bang. Mech suits? Even more bang, bang, bang for your buck. But wait, there's more. Thanks to its patented ammo scavenger technology, this baby allows you to scavenge 30% more ammunition from lockers and defeated enemy mech suits. What does that mean? I'll tell you folks. Infinite ammo, assuming a constant supply of lootable enemy corpses and or ammo lockers. And if you order now, we'll throw in mech suit stunning shock shells and 20% additional damage after hitting a weak spot for no additional cost. Just pay a separate shipping and handling fee. Geneva Convention? What's that? The Swiss have no authority out here. So get your Gravedigger Shotgun today for only 3 easy payments of $599.99 with free shipping throughout the United States. Except for California. We can't sell it there at all. Order now!
Thank you, Don. Very informative. Anyway, what were we doing before this? Oh yeah, we gotta go kill the Olsen twins. With our shotgun side quest completed, it's time we rid the world of Mary Kate and Ashley once and for all. Heading to the coordinates Redditor provided, we find that, god dang it, the carnage has already gone down. So that elephant we met earlier during our side quest for the milk has been killed, and because I was definitely attached to this thing that I saw literally once and know basically nothing about, I'm willing to forgive the Olsen twins for their transgressions. It's time to rally the resistance for an epic confrontation with the forces of humanity. Gamers, grab your Panzer Chocolata. We're going to war. On our way to the Battle of Hamburger Hill, we get a call from our friends at HQ.
Hey, I've been thinking, maybe we could, negotiate with the humans?
But they did a heckin' war crime. We can't just let this slide.
They killed, like, one elephant. I don't think they even did it intentionally.
But the fights have just been getting bigger, and now we're risking the lives of a whole bunch of people.
Yeah, Taylor's right. This is a huge risk. Plus, our army is made up of jobless keyboard warriors and drug-addicted art students. If we didn't have plot armor, we'd be screwed. Why aren't we at least considering the peaceful option?
Because... well, the colonizers!
Hey guys, please tell me we have a plan.
Massive head-on suicide charge!
We can't just charge in, we'll get slaughtered. Are you stupid?
Then why don't you just leave? Go finger paint at the kids' table.
Why are we mad at her? All she said was we need a plan. What the heck is wrong with you people? Listen up, here's the plan. You'll infiltrate the base. Once you get inside and clear out the enemy forces, radio us, and the rest of us will storm the facility.
Wait, I'm going in on my own?
Yes, you dunce. And the rest of you are just gonna sit out here and wait for me to do all the work? Pretty much, yeah.
Oh my god, I should've just let those red shirts in the opening shoot me.
Well, gamers, looks like it's time for a suicide mission. This is the Extractor Plant, a monument to the technological progress we despise. Technically, we could play this as a stealth mission. However, after our time at Stone Processor Alpha, I'm a bit tired of the sneaky beaky approach. Plus, I have a fully loaded shotgun and a 15-minute extended version of Razormind queued up on my playlist. Folks, we're not going quiet on this one. Cry havoc and let slip the dogs of war.
You'd never let me down, trusty submachine gun. No! Polano in the building!
I'm sick in the head. Reach for my neck, you'll get turned into an example. Step the wrong way and you will perish. Ops wanted some initiative, blew up their entire quadrant. I'm moving like Oppenheimer.
I should have killed you back when I had the chance.
Honestly, at this point, I'm inclined to agree with you.
McGee, I had to cancel my puppy skin coat fitting because of this. You're fired.
I had it under control.
Yeah, no man, she's totally bungled this. Why'd you keep her around so long?
She was a diversity hire.
Well, that's not surprising.
I'll deal with you later. As for you, McGee, the last evac chopper leaves in 3 minutes. With or without you. Whitey out.
Alright, gamers, we got one more floor to clear. Let's make it count.
Double kill, triple kill, overkill, kill, tacular, kill, atrocity, killamant, Jara, kill, catastrophe, kill, apocalypse, killionaire, killing spree, killing frenzy, shotgun spree.
Holy crap, I can't believe we pulled that off. And it was kind of fun. Maybe things aren't as bad as I thought. Maybe this game doesn't suck. Well, let's not be too hasty. We still need to report back to the Olsons. With the RDA driven from Montana, the Zeswa fully commit to the war effort, and the Olsons pledge their eternal support. Back at Resistance HQ, we go to see... Oh god, you're still alive.
Welcome back. Come on in. Join the party.
Party?
Yeah, to celebrate your wholesome 100th victory over the heckin' evil forces of the RDA.
We blew up one base. The RDA still controls most of the planet, and we've basically legitimized the war. They're gonna be on high alert.
Come on. What have basic logic and strategy ever accomplished for a war effort? Enjoy the party.
Ugh, fine. Hey Taylor, how's it going?
Oh, I'm just setting up some party lights. I was the only person here who wasn't at risk of electrocuting himself on them.
Taylor, I'm gonna level with you. You're the only person in this whole game that I hope survives. The second you have a chance to leave these morons and join the winning side, take it. You are a perfect cinnamon roll. Never forget that. Well, I talked to the only character that matters. Maybe now we can... Wait, I have to talk to all these people? This is a mandatory mission? Make awkward small talk at a party?
I'm the funny one, right? Priya's just making up the numbers.
I am too funny. I'm just quiet funny.
Quiet
I
funny.
can't live in this
What's
world
quiet
anymore.
funny? You just made that up, Pri.
This is the most mindless filler mission I've ever encountered in a video game. I'm sure to the Ubisoft writer's room, this scene of trying terrible party food was the funniest thing ever, but to those of us with fathers who were present in their lives, this is unbearable. Oh hey, Ron, Bluecorn. I haven't talked to you guys yet.
That was pretty cool how you took down that base. They really sent you in on your own?
Yeah, you'd think a warrior clan like the Zeswa would have been more involved in something like that.
Warrior clan? You idiot. The Zeswa aren't warriors.
Wait, they what?
They make like cheese and toilet wine and stuff.
So what was all that stuff with Mary-Kate and the spears then?
Honestly, I don't know. I think that might have just been a her thing.
You're telling me I did all that to recruit a bunch of alcoholic cheesemakers?
Yes, you Nimrod. That is exactly what I'm saying.
I can't even... I need to step outside.
You look like you're on the verge of a mental breakdown.
I kinda am. I've been risking my life to build an army of some of the worst people I've ever met.
Look, you've come this far. This resistance may be a gaggle of incompetent buffoons, but there are a gaggle of incompetent buffoons.
Our resistance? I ain't taking credit for this crap show.
Look what I found! Ron, what do you have? A knife! No! Why can't I have it? You're not in charge of me. I'm the super special boy, and you're not one of us. I just want what's best for all of you. And to be honest, I don't trust you with sharp objects. You're kind of unstable. I'll have you know that I'm perfectly lucid, and I'm tired of you deciding what's best for us. Where were you when we were being beaten in the space orphanage? What about when Nerd was taken from all of us?
Dude, I'm sorry, but Nerd had it coming. What happened to her was Darwin in action.
You didn't personally stop evil white men by yourself. That means you're just as bad as him.
Hey, Alma's kind of the reason we're all alive right now. Did you forget that part?
Guys, you might want to hear this.
Bad timing, lady. We're in the middle of a domestic episode right now.
The Discord chat's been leaked. Whitey's found the base's IP address.
Oh no.
Go back to sleep, Blueberry. I have a planet to burn.
Oh, my head. Either I'm hungover or we just got the Afghani wedding treatment. Where the heck am I? Oh god, is this Whitey's basement?
Wake the frick up, samurai! It's me, Billy Silverhand!
We already did that line. Also, who?
We met at the party!
Dude, I am actively trying to forget that party.
Well, that doesn't matter. I'm gonna get us out of here. Come meet me in the security room. Okay, so here's the plan.
Before we do that, how the heck did you get out?
I managed to convince Whitey I wanted back on their side. Plus, I used to work here, so I got complete control of the facility.
You had the option to join the not mentally ill faction and you instead chose to risk your life to save me?
Yeah?
Well, that sounds like the kind of thing my character would spend this entire mission needlessly antagonizing you for.
Why would you do that?
Because something I can't trust you.
Well, it's either me or spend the rest of your life listening to weaponized Baby Shark.
Okay, I'm convinced. What's the plan?
Simple. We leave.
Welcome to the Guantanamo Bay detention camp. We have been stripped of our weapons, our equipment, our menu screen, and our sense of self-worth. But joke's on them, I didn't have any of that last one to begin with. With our Second Amendment rights denied to us, we're gonna have to go the sneaky route. Colonel, I'm trying to sneak around, but I lack spatial awareness, and the sound of me running around wildly keeps alerting the mech suits. With our gear retrieved from the unguarded storage closet, it's time to take this prison break from Alcatraz boat ride to Attica full-scale riot.
Well, if it isn't the wokest man on Pandora, this is where your journey comes to an end.
Hey, there's a rocket launcher right here.
That's right, Blue. You're gonna die here. You hear me?
It's just sitting here on the floor.
McGee, you're ruining my whole flow here. But yeah, you're gonna die. Release the hounds.
Did we miss the part where I have a rocket launcher? Billy, I'm out of the hangar. Where do I meet with you?
Sorry, kid, but this is where my road ends.
Wait, what?
I gotta stay behind to activate the building's self-destruct.
Wait, Billy, no, you just got here. You're the only other likable character in this entire godforsaken game.
I know. That's why I'm going out on a high note. You got 20 seconds before the building blows. Get out of here and tell my story. Let them know how based I was. Goodbye.
Wow, a true hero right to the end. Wait, did he say 20 seconds?
Well, that was certainly one of the prison breaks of all time.
Taylor, where are you? You're the last likable character. I can't lose you. I can't go back to the Resistance. They'll hate me. You'll all hate me. Taylor, there is nothing you can do that would make me hate you. You are the one ray of light in the dark world that is this game. I'm the one who leaked the Discord chat. I told Whitey the base's IP address. He told me I could be on the winning side again. Taylor, this is exactly what I told you to do. I am so proud of you. No. This is my fault. Blood is on my hands. Taylor, you did absolutely nothing wrong. Sooner or later, I was gonna kill everyone who died in that drone strike anyways. I must go now. Taylor, no! Yeah, who are you?
I'm Other One. I've been in the game since the opening.
You have? Why does he never say anything?
I did. No one ever listens to me. Where's Taylor?
He finally made the right choice and joined the faction not full of alcoholic narcissists.
I can't believe he would betray us. Why would he do that?
You can't believe the socially awkward geek, desperate for familial structure and connection, would rather go back to his abusive only father figure than stick around with the negligent psychos who bullied him at every opportunity, rejected his input and knowledge, stripped away what little he had in life that brought him comfort, and then drafted him into a war against the only home he's ever known. You can't believe that.
Well, when you say it like that...
My god, I hate you people so much.
Almost heaven, West Virginia.
With the only characters I cared about out of the picture, we head up the mountains of Silent Hill to meet up with the remnants of the Resistance. Things aren't going too well for the Happy Fun Time gang. Bluecorn keeps being racist, Other One keeps talking, Ron keeps brooding, and Alma is straight up dying. The Resistance is all out of essential oils and medicinal whiskey. Our only hope to save the last semi-tolerable character is to track down the Kamatire, a reclusive tribe of Navi healers and herbalists. Reuniting with Carol, we travel through the breathtaking scenery of Lake Tahoe, and when I say breathtaking, I mean that literally, as the entire place seems to be covered in a thick layer of mustard gas. We discover the abandoned remains of some kind of homeless encampment and quickly encounter one of its residents being chased down by a rabid nanny dog. Fortunately, this is exactly what God invented the shotgun for. Now that that's been dealt with, we talk to this femboy named Akul, who points us to O Block, home of the Kamatire.
Hello? Anyone there? I need to buy some drugs.
Lies. This man is sus. There is clearly an imposter among us.
Oh god, no. This is what we're doing? Look, man, I just want to buy some drugs. can you point me to your dealer? No, she is in exile. You will never find her, hidden away in her apartment at 5050 Divorce Court, Jenkins Township, Pennsylvania. 2nd floor, 3rd door on the right, spare key hidden on the doormat. Okay, guess I'll head there then. Taking a moment to stop and appreciate the local wildlife, we head straight to the crack house to meet a Newfie, the Kamatiri's greatest healer, who's been living the neat life in her moldy apartment out in the sticks after suffering some kind of mental breakdown. I'm sure she's not that bad. Jesus Christ! Lady, calm down, I just want to buy some Tylenol.
They hate me because I did a stream where I like screamed the N-word or whatever.
So, is that like a no then?
I'm standing in traffic waiting to get hit by a car.
Okay, buddy, great talk. Real nice to meet you. Hope we can do this again soon.
I need drugs, chat. Where are my drugs?
Well, that was a complete and utter waste of time. Hey, who the heck are you?
I'm the janitor. I keep the mold in the apartment from spreading too far.
That seems miserable.
I have seen horrors beyond my comprehension.
Sounds like you know where I can get some drugs then.
Depends. You a cop?
No, the opposite in fact.
In that case, go talk to Suel. He's OG. He'll hook you up. He has some low-income housing back at O Block. You should check for him there.
Oh boy, time to run all the way back to the place I was literally just at. If this game didn't have fast travel, I would have burned down a Ubisoft office a long time ago. Here's a Reagan Entertainment Studios certified pro tip that applies to both this game and real life. Never talk to anyone unless you're absolutely certain that you have to. Otherwise, you'll end up in a 5-minute long unskippable interaction from some NPC with the worst haircut you've ever laid eyes upon, lecturing you about puppet shows. Why is every single Navi camp I enter so horribly laid out? Why is it so hard to find where I'm going? I'm not asking for much, but would it kill you people to put up a sign? Having found Seul's scent, we follow his trail all the way to this abandoned meth lab. Oh no, it's the femboy again. Can you tell me where to find Seul? He's supposed to hook me up with some drugs.
Suel got shot in a drive-by. He's been dead for years.
Are you serious? That's 2 dead ends in a row now. Then what are you doing here?
Suel was working on something to protect against the mustard gas, but he left all of his research in the room full of deadly fumes.
And let me guess, you need me to go find it?
Exactly, yes.
Why do I have to do all the work around here? Did your entire species just sit around doing nothing before I came along? If we want to get through the perfume department without our lungs dissolving from the inside out, we're gonna have to reactivate the lab's air conditioning. This area design is not conducive to smooth-brained individuals like myself. I spent far more time in this place looking for AC units than I would like to admit, but we get it eventually.
Looks like Suel left behind his stash. This looks pretty drinkable. It should protect you from the gas, maybe?
Hey, what's this box? Tapcon 1. This symbol looks familiar.
Oh yeah, I've seen that around here, but only in the swamps of sadness. You'll need protection from the gas. Here, take this. Suel would have wanted you to have it.
Really?
No, probably not. He was kind of a spiteful jerk like that. He didn't get shot for nothing.
Hey, Ron, do the words Tapcon 1 ring any bells?
Yes, that's the name I see in my nightmares.
Those were real? I thought you were just a freak.
I don't remember much, but it was horrible. I swore I'd never go back.
Well, buddy, time to confront your trauma. Guess where we're going?
What is wrong with you?
Heading south to the toxic swamps of Stockton, California, we discover the ruins of Tapcon 1. You may see this ominous superstructure, and with the build-up the game has given us, you may be expecting to see some international criminal court-worthy atrocities. However, I am disappointed to report that this facility is a complete nothing burger. Oh my god, they had beds here for Navi children. Horror of horrors, they made them take showers. Now look, I know I've been playing devil's advocate for the RDA this entire video, but I want you to understand, I'm just a LARPer. I do have morals. Kidnapping and abusing children? Yeah, that's pretty bad. But I'm sorry, I am not having the emotional response that this game wants me to have. I don't feel bad, and I'm not scared. There are Halloween Horror Nights houses scarier than this place. I will be leaving a bad review on Yelp. 1 star. Not enough crimes against humanity. Oh hey, computer! Wonder what's on this thing. Oh my god, it's pictures of Nerd. That's it? That's what we came here for?
What did you find?
Ron, you're a wuss. This place is lame.
This is all Alma's fault somehow. I just know it.
Are you blaming the actively comatose woman for your childhood trauma?
Something isn't right here. You must go deeper to uncover the secrets of our childhood.
Yes, you're right. I should waste more time here so you can have closure for your personal baggage. That's what I'll do. Going further down the proverbial rabbit hole, we get FNAF jump scared by a wild dog, which we promptly put down with some buckshot to the face. Here we find Alma's old office and briefly skim through her browser history to find a corrupted voice recording.
Yeah, we went out to meet the Cometire, but Private Magellan got hit by a spear after we tried explaining the benefits of indoor plumbing to them. These people haven't figured out basic agriculture. They've been here for centuries and haven't advanced past based animal instincts. We found another clan, the Sarentu. They supposedly all got brain damage, so they shouldn't be able to try and murder us on sight. Evil White Man's gonna be leading the welcome party. I'm sure this won't have any potential long-standing future consequences.
Well, that tells me nothing. Am I supposed to be surprised Alma worked for the bad guys before she joined us? My studio in Christ, we've known that since the opening. Now that we've accomplished something, it's time to escape from the ruins of the RDA's bootleg Elan school. And like literally every building we've entered so far, we have to fight our way out of it. I have been staring at my screen in utter slack-jawed boredom for the past half hour, so I welcome this violent altercation. After clearing out the teachers union, I break my legs jumping off a cliff when I forget that I can't call Carol in the swamp. The next destination on our journey of self-discovery is the ancestral Sarentu trailer park. Turns out the Cometire blamed themselves for the Sarentu disappearing, believing them to have overdosed on some drugs a Nufi gave them, leading to her mental breakdown and subsequent exile. But in a shocking twist, it was actually the RDA's fault. Who could have predicted this? Wow, this place is a mess. Dang, we lived like this? Oh hey, what's this, some trash? Let me just get a whiff of... whoa, I don't feel so good. Huh? Where the heck am I? What the... Oh no. Okay, stay calm, Reagan. You can get through this. Think of all your years of training. It's okay. It'll be fine. I'll be fine. There's water. I can live here. I'm screwed. I'm gonna die here. Oh god, they've all been turned into marketable plushies. This must be the future where the RDA wins. Serves them right, honestly. Okay, there's gotta be a way out of here. I just need to find it. Where the heck am I going? Is this a restaurant? They have restaurants on this godless planet? What the heck is a flight of passage? Oh my god, I'm so scared. At least they still have fire alarms. This looks like civilization. Avatar access. I'ma head that way. Am I watching a documentary right now? Look, man, I don't care about the space EPA or whatever. I just want to go home. I'm starting to think this isn't actually an alien planet. I might just be in Florida. Is that a tapir? How did I end up in France? This isn't even Pandora anymore. This is just Epcot. Please, man, I just want to finish the video. Take me back! Take me back! Oh, thank God, that was terrifying.
What happened? Did you find anything?
I think I just had an out-of-body experience. I need to head back to O Block and find that Anufi lady.
Wow, you're still alive? I really didn't think that stuff I gave you was gonna work. It was just 7-Up and cough syrup.
Yeah, I have a bad habit of surviving things I shouldn't have. Where's Anufi?
She's overdosing on ketamine in the town center.
What? Why?
I don't know, just because.
Well, I need to talk to her. She didn't kill the Sarentu. We were just kind of stupid. Hey, lady, wake up. Everyone get away. I'm here now. Crazy lady, listen, you're not a murderer. You're just a drug addict. So, the imposter returns, even more sussy than before. For the love of God, please shut up. I saw the scene of the crime, and this woman is sus. Yeah, well, I got new evidence. Unopened drugs from the Sarentu trailer park. You, femboy, drink this crap.
Refreshing.
I'm actually shocked he survived. That was a total shot in the dark. Well, you know what they say. If the drugs are lit, you must acquit. Who's sus now? This is preposterous. You would trust this child over me? The man who sold out the Sarentu to the humans for 62 cents?
You did what?
Oops, said the quiet part out loud. Look, it was either us or them. I genocided that clan in self-defense. You just keep digging your own grave here, buddy.
You are banned from 24-karat Labubu posting. Kill yourself now.
With Anufi having gotten over herself, Femboy made official head dealer of O Block, and that other guy banished for eternity, the Cometire officially joined the resistance, and we can finally get their help to treat the medical crisis back at base. Things unfortunately devolve rather quickly.
I recognize you. You led the humans to the Sarentu. You killed them.
Now of all times is when you choose to talk normally?
I hate the disabled.
No, listen, I can explain. I just wanted to teach you kids some basic math and English. I knew everything was your fault. My inability to cope with my trauma is justified. I tried to stop them. I didn't know he was gonna... I've heard enough. Stabby stab!
Ron, you psycho! This is exactly why we didn't trust you with sharp objects!
She's the reason for literally every bad thing that's ever happened to us! Bluecorn, you hate humans, back me up here!
You complete and utter imbecile! You just stabbed a woman who's done nothing but help us! You're insane! How is Bluecorn the only rational person in this room right now?
You're all wrong and I'm right! I'm leaving!
Literally no one will miss you! Hey, can we maybe help the currently dying woman?
Take me to the spirit circle and mind meld with me. I need you to see the truth before my avatar dies.
It's one stab wound. We have the crazy magic healing lady now.
There's no time!
You sure you don't want to get that stab wound treated first? I really don't think you need to die for this.
No, it's more dramatic this way. Now jack in!
Alrighty then. Entering the spirit realm, we learn something truly shocking. It is technically Alma's fault, but not really. She did lead the RDA to the Sarentu, but she had literally nothing to do with the massacre, tried to stop them, and it's the only reason that we and the other surviving Sarentu lived. This revelation changes nothing. And now Alma is dead, except not really. Her avatar is dead, but not herself. It's weird, I don't know how it works, don't ask me. After we bury her body, well, not her body, but her other body, you know what I mean. We're given a choice. A, accept the past, forgive Alma and move on, understanding that people are ultimately flawed and that Alma has done nothing but try her absolute best to atone for her sins. Or B, do none of that and be a spiteful turd who blames people for doing what they thought was right in the time of duress. Well, I'm not a sociopath and I understand that Alma is clearly not the bad guy here, so I'm going with option A.
Hey, is this a bad time?
Anytime you show up is a bad time.
There's some weird seismic activity over in Montana. You should go check it out.
Normally I would tell you to kick rocks, but I want to get as far away from the rest of these idiots as possible right now, so sure, I'm on my way. Returning to the apocalyptic landscape of Montana, we speak to this lady, who I'm not going to write dialogue for because I don't care about her. I am 90% certain that her in-game dialogue is referencing the War on Terror. Interestingly enough, the vaguely Middle Eastern character within 10 seconds of revealing their ethnicity and background to us almost immediately tells us to commit an act of terrorism. What did the developers mean by this? Unfortunately, we're too late, as the RDA's drill site causes literal miles of rock formations to collapse instantaneously. Our next objective, look for survivors in the rubble. Something that I definitely did, as I treated this tragic and senseless loss of life with the sense of poignant reflection and utmost sincerity that it deserves. Escaping the trenches of the Eastern Front, we locate the source of this destruction, Drill Platform Alpha. Heavily fortified, heavily defended, and heavily armed. It's our greatest combat challenge yet. While I am certain there are multiple highly more effective strategies that we could employ to tackle this assault, I'm sure that by now you understand there is only one way for us to take this thing down. Prepare yourselves for a gross display of abject and utterly senseless high-speed violence, the likes of which haven't been seen since the 1997 North Hollywood shootout. Now that the drill is down, we need to download the RDA's evil plans off this laptop. However, the download takes time, 4 minutes to be precise. And once it begins, the RDA will be on us like a pit bull on an unsupervised toddler. That is to say, they're gonna rip us to shreds. If this terminal goes down, we fail the mission. So above all else, we need to keep the RDA away from this location. This will not be an easy task. Fortunately, however, I have a plan. You see, over the course of this adventure, I've collected a great deal of scrap metal, which can ordinarily be used to trade for objectively terrible equipment. However, it can also be used to craft these proximity mines. You may be able to see where I'm going with this, but for those of you in the back of the class, let me put it this way. I am going to craft hundreds of these mines and then place them throughout the arena until it resembles the Bosnian countryside. Every choke point, every stairway, every path will be filled with at least a dozen mines. We've only got one shot at this, as I've used up most of my scrap metal and I've already blown myself up on the first attempt. So if this doesn't work now, we're screwed. Ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise, here goes nothing. That somehow went a lot smoother than I anticipated. I hope vaguely Middle Eastern woman is proud of us. With the Intifada successfully globalized and the RDA's browsing history retrieved, we get a call from Redditor.
Everything's gone to crap!
Anything I can do to help?
Kill people, I guess?
Oh, because we haven't been doing enough of that.
I thought you liked senseless killing.
Yeah, but there's more to life than murder. Give me some variety.
You know, I'm starting to get bored of all this mindless violence. I think I've been inadvertently Ludovico techniqued. More importantly though, after rescuing Redditor from her own stupidity, we learn evil white man's ultimate plan. Blow up literally everything. By channeling the power of one of my personal heroes, General Douglas MacArthur, Whitey plans to turn the entire western half of Pandora into a sea of irradiated cobalt using a cartoonishly large bomb. Our only hope now is to rally our army of homeless, alcoholic morons in a desperate final strike on the Pentagon. This is it. We're in the endgame now. It's time to gather supplies and make our final preparations. After popping a few 5G balloons for old time's sake, we assault a nearby power substation where we run into some old friends.
Well, well, well. Quite the family reunion we have here. I don't know why you never switched sides like Taylor here. Must have been that brain damage. I've been trying to join you since this whole mess started. You never listened to me. Dead Sister Havas says what? What? Ha! Well, this has been fun, but I've got a planet to blow up. Toodles. You know, I'm starting to have second thoughts about this guy.
Taylor, don't you dare go last minute change of heart on me.
Blowing up a whole planet is pretty bad, though.
Taylor, listen, this place has it coming. The humans may be stupid, but at least they've got edible food and indoor plumbing.
I'm still in this game. Come on, Taylor, let's get out of here.
Go, Taylor, run. Remember what I told you. With that final bit of tedium completed, it's time for the moment you've all been waiting for. The final assault on Fort White Man. It's time to bring this epic saga to a close. Let's ride. This is a good sign. With our weapons loaded and me thoroughly sick of this game, it's time for an epic climax. This is what everything has been leading up to. Every senseless murder, every act of terrorism, every mentally deranged moron drafted into our paramilitary organization. The final battle to determine who rules Pandora, the mentally ill natives or the mentally ill colonizers. The plan is simple. Enter through this unguarded secret entrance and then shoot up the base from the inside out to open the way for the rest of the resistance. The initial infiltration proves relatively simple. In fact, the second wave of enemies gets shocked to death immediately after walking off the elevator. Well, that was pretty convenient. Wonder who did that.
Taylor, what are you doing? I'm switching sides. Again.
What? No, this is the one thing I said not to do.
No, I've made a mistake, and I'm gonna make up for it. I'm gonna save my family.
Taylor, please, you deserve better than these tribal morons.
I'll stay here and help guide you through the facility. Let's end this.
Taylor, no, don't do this to me. Don't go back to the light. No, no. Well, that settles it. I have nothing left to live for. I think we all know where this is going, and if you don't, you clearly haven't been paying attention. Ladies, gentlemen, and otherwise, it's been an honor serving with you, but we either come out of this with our shotgun or on it. Let's roll.
McGee, what's going on out there? Where are you?
Yeah, this whole situation is screwed beyond repair. I'm giving the order to retreat.
What? We are not going to pull a space Vietnam. You get back here and die for your paycheck.
Consider this my 2 weeks notice. I quit.
You can't quit. You're fired.
You have fun with that. I'm living to fight in the sequel.
Screw all of you. You want something done right, you do it yourself. I'm activating the bomb.
I should probably chase after him. With the outer defenses down and Whitey on his way to drop the bomb, it's time for a desperate race against the corporate bad guy for the fate of the world. Time to switch up our music. This is what the Wario Master of Disguise OST was made for. Here we go.
That's what the kids call epic fail.
look who it is. You know, it didn't have to be like this. All I wanted was money, power, and an entire planet to rule over at my feet with an iron fist. Was that really so much to ask?
Destroyed Army Haver says what?
What? Casses! Well, no matter. You should have left when you had the chance. Have fun in the sea of irradiated cobalt!
Here it is, gamers. The final challenge. The bomb is right there, and all we need to do is destroy it before it finishes fueling. This is what everything hinges on. The survival of an entire... Wait a second. I don't care. What if I just let it go off? Oh, wait, I've been shot to death. Alright, we'll be the good guys, I guess.
This is bad!
Bell.
Well, that was shockingly easy.
You think you've won? Ha! You small-minded fool! You unplugged my coffee maker! The bomb will go off just fine where it is. Unfortunately, you won't be alive to see it. Mods, crush his skull!
Wait, what? Oh no. Oh no. Why is everything on fire? Where are the explosions coming from? My god, this thing is built like a Nokia 3310. I really envy its flamethrower capabilities. Well, one more epic combat montage for the road, I guess. Let's rock.
Chocolate!
Okay, wow, that was intense. At least it's over now. Feel like I'm forgetting something, though. Oh, yeah, right, the bomb. Alright, looks like we're finally done here.
Whitey's gonna try and detonate the bomb again!
I've shut this thing down like 3 times now. Does this guy not know when to quit?
You get out of here. I'm gonna go stop him.
Taylor, I already lost 1 likable character to the sacrifice plate. Don't you dare try and die heroically on me.
Goodbye, player insert. You were one of the friends of all time.
I am not letting him die like an idiot for these people. Hey, what's going on in here?
Well, well, well. Look what the giant robot arm dragged in.
Who just has something like this? This seems really impractical.
Taylor, you take a good long look at this. This is what failure looks like.
Yeah, I know. It's right in front of me.
Kill yourself.
Sorry, Whitey. What was it you said? Crush the killer mech or be crushed by the killer mech?
You can kill a man, but not the ideas for which he stands. Colonialism and puppy kicking will live on. You just watch. History will vindicate me.
I'm sure it will, buddy. Come on, Taylor. Let's get out of here. Go on. Get out of here. If I'm going out the way I lived.
Like a complete and total moron. Take me, sweet death! Oh, really? You couldn't even give me this? Hey guys, what are we looking at? Oh my god! Well, I suppose that's it. Anyone else feel a sense of profound emptiness?
Whitey is gone now. It's time to rebuild what we have lost.
I was wrong about you, Alma. You're not racist. You're just cringe.
What exactly are we rebuilding? Clan or something. I'm not actually sure. We have no idea what to do now, do we?
Yeah, pretty much.
Well, we did it. Pandora is free from the evil exploitative ways of air conditioning and indoor plumbing. We brought the march of progress to a screeching halt at the point of a spear. Now, we'll spend the rest of our lives in our trees, eating wild berries, hunting our prey, communing with our god until the end of time. What have we truly fought for? To wallow in our own sense of self-righteousness for the rest of our miserable existence? No great marvels of engineering, no voyages of discovery, no great insight into the nature of the universe? This sad parody of civilization, little more than apes, tethered to the past and lacking that special spark to become something more. The humans will depart from this wretched planet. They will leave us behind, and in 1,000 years we will have not changed. Our sun will burn out, and our world will die, and above our tomb, the stars will belong to them. Maybe, just maybe, we're on the wrong side of history. So, yeah, game not good. Frontiers of Pandora is a hard game to quantify. It isn't good, but it isn't necessarily the worst game I've ever played either. At its best, it's extremely tolerable, and at its worst, it's mind-numbingly boring. I feel like it's very obviously a Ubisoft game. If you asked me to play through this whole game and didn't tell me who made it, I could pretty confidently figure it out within the first half hour or so of gameplay. The game gets really tedious really fast. I stopped unlocking new mechanics and items rather quickly, and I felt like I'd seen everything the game had to offer by about the halfway point of the main quest line. The primary gameplay mechanics feel incredibly simplistic, and the stuff that is fleshed out feels bloated and incomprehensible. There's only a handful of weapons, half of which are just different kinds of bows, and the upgrades feel so minuscule that the skill tree feels like an afterthought. Since the gameplay feels so lacking, I think what ultimately hurts Frontiers of Pandora most is the absence of a strong story or memorable characters, particularly the lack of a compelling villain. Evil White Men and the rest of the RDA aren't over the top enough to be fun, nor competent enough to be viable, but instead some strange tonal purgatory where the game wants me to be scared by the most generic corporate villain ever written. Whitey is no Joseph Seed or Pagan Min, he's not even a Voss. The evil corpo archetype is such a boring and overused trope to me nowadays. It's not like our heroes are any better though. Every character I met, I either completely forgot about them or hated them within 2 seconds of speaking. I don't like the Navi. I feel like I am biased towards my own species a bit, but the Navi just aren't that interesting to me, nor do they invite much sympathy for their cause. Every Navi I met just came off as a stuck-up sociopath, and the humans of the Resistance weren't any better. None of the humans felt like they were fighting because they thought it was the right thing to do. It felt like they were doing it out of awkward obligation. Every line of human resistance dialogue feels like a corporate-mandated land acknowledgement. Billy Silverhand dies in a fiery explosion for these people, and the reaction from John Bluecorn and Redditor is a shrug of mild concern at best. If you're gonna make the RDA so unabashedly evil and present a wholly black and white conflict like this, at least make the designated good guys likable and let me feel like a hero. I don't feel like the hero in this story, or that I'm fighting for the good of all. I feel like I'm fighting out of obligation, to atone for actions I did not commit. As for the world itself, the world of Avatar always ends up feeling wide but not necessarily deep. It does seem like a lot of work went into world building for this game, but it feels entirely surface level, and the information is delivered to us in the worst way possible. I'm a big believer in show don't tell, because when it comes to world building, it becomes incredibly easy to devolve into just straight up lecturing the audience. And let me tell you, this game has more lectures than a community college. I know I just spent the past however long utterly ripping this game to shreds, but there are things I like. At its core, combat is fun, and once you get used to the charged jump mechanic, the movement feels surprisingly smooth and intuitive. It's clear the world was designed with our movement capabilities in mind, and it never felt like it was impeding me or forcing me to move a certain way. On that topic, the world itself is very unique, and it does look pretty cool. I just wish something interesting or narratively compelling was happening in it. With all that said, should you play Avatar Frontiers of Pandora? No. But it depends. I think this game was made with a very particular audience in mind, that being people who just really like the aesthetic and world of Pandora and want to be able to explore it firsthand. Even if you're one of those people and really want to play this game, I still don't feel comfortable recommending it because of Ubisoft's generally terrible business practices, and because I feel there is simply not enough content here to justify the price tag. If you really want to play this game, either wait for a sale, buy pre-owned, or be a man and learn how to torrent. Me personally, however, I would never have played nor spent money on this game if it wasn't for the fact I thought it would make a good video, though that does remain to be seen, which is why I'm comfortable with giving it a solid 4 Navi out of 10 and never coming back to it ever again. Oh god, there's still 2 DLCs.